Hi, my name's Dr. Steve Simpson and I work with elite performers, which means I work with people just like you. I know I say this every time, but I believe that we're all capable of performing in whatever we do, whatever area of our life we wish to, at a very much higher level than we give ourselves credit for. The subject of today's little video is the Eastern concept of Yin and Yang, which you're probably familiar. Putting it simply, life is always split down the middle, yin and yang, good and bad. And whenever we can think of a word, we can always think of the opposite word. That is how our view of the world is structured. And I work with bringing out the good in people and trying to minimize the things that they find challenging. I won't say bad, I would just say the performance opportunities. Because all of us make the big mistake of thinking, I must play to my strengths. If I can be better at this, then I will get everything that I want in my life. I'll be living in flow. The better approach would be to say, I know what I'm good at. I'm going to stick at doing those things, but I'm going to really look at the things that I'm not good at, the things that I put to one side, the things that I try to ignore. When I look in the mirror, I don't see the stuff. I don't see myself as others see me. If you don't believe me, go to somebody who you can trust and ask them, what are the things that I can improve in myself? And you'd better be prepared for a painful journey. And the conversation could be quite a long one. And you won't like it. It'll give you a nasty, visceral feeling in your gut. Because as Nietzsche said, words to the effect that the person that we understand last is ourselves. We're all good at looking around at friends and family and thinking, oh, why don't they do this? Why don't they do that? We're all pretty bad at looking in the mirror. And it's a painful journey. And if you're going to embark on the spiritual path in any shape or form, or just want to be better at something, then it will involve looking inside. And the more you do this, the more you'll find. And sometimes you wish I hadn't started. Where's this going to end? How many more memories of the past can I dredge up of things that I just really regret now? Well, there is no end to it. So just to sweeten the pill a little bit, do spend some time thinking of the good things that you've done, how you've enriched the lives of some of the people that have crossed your path, because you will have done. With elite performers, they pretty much don't call me when things are going fine. When things are not going well, that is when they do call me. And some of my clients have been with me for years, and my approach is always the same. I'm all ears. Tell me what's going on. And they will tell me. And there comes a point where I have to gently raise my hand and say, is it okay if I speak now? And usually they'll laugh and say, oh, sorry, was I going on a bit? Well, they were, but that was good. I like to listen to that, because once they're putting their thoughts, the bad thoughts they're having about themselves and the mistakes they've made, once they've put them through the higher processing centers of the brain and out through their mouth, they're gaining understanding. So you could say that talking is the doing part of thinking. The more accepted expression would be writing is the doing part of thinking. And it doesn't matter what you call it, but it's connecting to the power of your unconscious mind, where all truth lies. And the reason why I like my clients to call me when things aren't going well is because these are the things that we learn from. We don't learn very much from a life of easy success. We learn when things go wrong. That's our opportunity to evolve to a higher level, to transform to a higher level. This is not sticking a band-aid on. This is catapulting us to at least the next level. And if we approach life with that philosophy of focusing on the things that have gone wrong, we'll get more for it. And the benefits we'll get is that there'll be a lot less stress, because sooner or later we will accept ourselves as we really are. As I said, not comfortable to start with. Probably never is comfortable, but there's a certain satisfaction because good things do start to happen under these circumstances. We do achieve more, but most important, we're more comfortable in our own skin, and maybe that shines out to other people. And when we do have our successes, we accept them with gratitude, knowing that, well, I have earned this. You probably wouldn't tell that to other people, but you've done the you've done the hard yards, as they say. There comes a time when you start to reap the benefits of the preparations that you've made. So, a better life with a lot less stress. Does that sound good? Well, we've all earned it. Thanks for watching this video. I welcome your comments as always. Have a wonderful week. Achieve a lot. And look inside and see if you can polish up a few of the little things that are getting a little bit dusty. Goodbye.